Hi all, welcome to my new little vlog. I've just finished another shirt for a client. So all I've got to do is put the buttonholes on. So I've done all the beautiful flat fell seams which are inside, beautiful on the inside as well as on the outside. And then I've done my little placket, sleeve placket, where it matches up the stripes on the sleeve as well. So that's what I always try and endeavour to do. If you've got any patterns, you've got to try and match up everything. Now, I'm just finishing off the buttonholes now. So I've just been using a beautiful silk buttonhole twist, you can see here. And it's pure silk. You can get this close up on there. 100% silk. So these are called silk buttonhole twist. And I use these, well, I've started to use these. I've been using the normal thread for the cottons to go around. But you get a more beautiful finish, you can see here, of this lovely keyhole buttonhole I've done on here, and that's using pure silk buttonhole twist. For my jackets, I use a gimp as well to raise it, and it kind of gives it more structure. But shirts, you want a softer kind of buttonhole. If you compare it to my other buttonhole, this is the machined. Now, once you cut it, you get all these little frayed edges inside, which you can't really do much about. I mean, the more looser they are, the more worse you'll get these frayed. So the more tighter the weave is, the less frayed edges you'll get, but you will still get frayed edges. I've still got lots of them coming out, poking out of there. This is unacceptable for paying clients. My shirts start from $375 to $550 plus, and I can't give a shirt like this to a client. If you're a home sewer for yourself, fine. But when you've got paying customers, you can see the difference between this beautiful formed silk buttonhole and a machine buttonhole. If it's an industrial one, great, they're okay, because they'll cut and stitch at the same time and you won't get these frayed edges. But all domestic sewing machines, you've got to cut them. And I did say on my last vlog about using these cutting blades, these buttonhole cutting blades. Please do not use seam rippers. They're a hazard, and they're banned in my shop. I don't use them at all. So if you're going to cut through, use these beautiful little blades, buttonhole blades, cutting blades, okay? So you can see that from that beautiful silk buttonhole, twist buttonhole, to a machined one. And even if when I clear up this, it still doesn't look nice. You can have the best domestic machine. I mean, I've got a £2,000 Janome Hobbycraft. It does nice, buttonholes are okay, but of course, once you cut them in the middle, you're going to get all these frayed edges, and it's not acceptable, especially for when you're doing high couture or pure bespoke work. So I always recommend everyone, please learn how to make buttonholes by hand, and you'll get these beautiful little buttonholes. Can you see that? I'm just bringing it right up to the camera. You get beautiful buttonholes, and now I'm starting to use silk buttonhole twists on all of my cotton shirts. So hopefully I've launched oops, there goes Daisy, my camera's gone the wrong way. I've launched an online tutorial on buttonhole, making buttonholes with silk, and the proper tailored way, exactly like Savile in London do. And this is the real bespoke tailor's way. And it's a very comprehensive and very in-depth, and I always say, on all my courses, I always explain the hows and the whys. So nothing's left unturned. So on that note, everyone, hopefully I'll see you on my next vlog. And if some of you want to learn how to make beautiful buttonholes by hand, then I suggest you buy the tutorial. And they are pretty cheap. And it's over 1 hour of tuition anyway. So on that note, I'll see you soon, and ciao.